Welcome back to the podcast where I don't sugarcoat anything that you need in order to grow. If you're tired of feeling stuck and want real strategic ways to transform your life, then welcome, you're in the right place for you. Today's episode, I'm going to be discussing how to stop wasting your time and get your life together. Something that we all need at one point of our life where we have just struggled to get the momentum in the direction that we want. So let's dive straight into this. Time management is something that I feel like over time we have to get better at. Sometimes it's one of those things that we fucking hate doing. But you know the saying, if you need something done, ask a busy mom. There's a reason why. That busy mom is so fucking like on her shit that she has time management down to a T. And that's what we want for you. The more structured you are, the more intentional you are with your time, the better off you have, the better return of investment, always. So if you're wasting your time on things that don't matter, on people and places that don't matter, you're literally just, in my phrase, pissing money out the wall. Your time is the most valuable thing that you have. You do not get it back. The most valuable thing. So let's talk about this. My favorite thing for everybody to do, pull out a piece of paper and a pen. Top of that list, right? How do I waste my time? This requires you to be really honest with yourself. Is it scrolling? Is it watching TV? What is it? What do you waste your time on? Because that's the most important thing. A lot of people, self-included at one point in my life, wasted my time on people, places, and things that did not give a fuck about me. Like literally didn't give a fuck. So why am I wasting my time on something that's not being reciprocated? Write that down. Write that down. Like literally write that down. I now look at things in three lights. Three ways. Let's call it three ways. Number one is it making me money? No? All right, let's go to number two. How do I feel when I interact with it and or them? Number three, is it the same reciprocal level? As in what I pour in is what I get out. If the answer's no, then bye. Gotta go. Over the past year, I became so ruthless in things that are taking my time that just don't fucking matter. Like you'll reach a point in your life, I truly believe, or a level of awareness where you're like, what am I fucking doing? Or this job that I'm doing does not make me happy. Piece of paper and pen. I want you to identify your top 3 time wasters. And this is done. If you're like, everything that I do is justifiable. Cool, it probably is, but is it helping you get from point A to point B? If the answer is no, then let's change it up, right? So let's say that, actually not let's say, I want you to, over the next 7 days, record what you do every 30 minutes. And you have to be honest with yourself. Like, what is it and how are you spending your time across 30-minute intervals? Are you spending 30 minutes to 3 hours scrolling? Write it down. I tell you what, the first time that I did this, I was like, where the fuck? I was like, where's all my time going? I wrote it out. I was like, oh, there it is. Not doing things that you need to be doing. Procrastination. Pouring into other people who wouldn't pour back into you. Like, it's got to go in order for you to either recognize that something needs to change to get your shit together. You're hanging out with people who don't elevate you. You're wasting your time fucking doom scrolling, consuming content instead of creating content. Like whatever it is, you have to decide and be honest and brutal with yourself to get yourself from point A to point B. Like it's just that simple. So after you've done I get very fired up. I'm sorry. After you've identified your top 3 time wasters, I want you to create a daily non-negotiable list. What does that look like? If you work for yourself, then at the top of the daily non-negotiables, in my opinion, is money-making things. What moves the needle forward? If you work a 9 to 5, maybe your top 3 non-negotiables is going to the gym. You have to be at the gym. Number 2 is eating clean or eating relatively better than what you are. And number 3 might be, limiting time that you spend with certain people. Maybe you don't spend time with people like me and you have to prioritize that. Like you actively have to seek it out. Do it. And then number 3 is track and measure your progress weekly. I truly believe that what we track, we can tangibly see, thus we can change and get better. Otherwise, we're just looking at things being like, oh yeah, like I guess I did that. Did you? Did you really do it? Or did you just say you did it? Because that's completely different. Being in a place where you're like, I can tangibly say that I did this because I was honest at the end of the day and I filled out my progressing tracking sheets. I have so many progress tracking sheets. It's ridiculous because I want to see where I failed and where I succeeded because that failure part annoys me. If I didn't run my 3 miles, now I get to see it. It's not just, oh, I didn't do it yesterday. No, now I get to look at it. And at the end of the month, I get to look at it again. And then at the end of the quarter, I get to see why I didn't get to run the speed that I wanted because I didn't do the work that I needed to win. Like that's literally what life is. I view life as a game. And in order to win the game, I have to win the day and then the week and then the month, the quarter, the year. That's how I win. I used to think winning was like just in one area. Like if I made all this money, then I'd be, super happy and super whatever. And it turns out I was wrong. And I think everybody goes through that point. And I realized that in order to win the game, I equate winning to a game, as I just previously said. In order to win, I have to win in all areas, which means I have to have it all. And I say have to as I get to have it all because we can have it all. And it took me a little bit to get there, to understand that I could have it all. I didn't think I could. We changed that mindset. But again, we're back to time. So recap. Your 3 steps that you need to do is identify and eliminate the 3 top time wasters in your life. And I guarantee that most people, it's at the fucking phone. And if you say, but I just work on it all the time. Okay, well, work out how you can do it differently because your laptop is pretty accessible these days. Number 2 is create a daily non-negotiable list. And then 3, track and measure your progress weekly. If you do this, I can't promise you that, your life will change, but it did for me in many ways because I was actively seeing the things that I was doing to not progress me forward, or seeing what I was leaving on the table. When you see what you leave on the table, you're like, and if you're driven by money like I am, you're like, oh, fuck no. Like, change that shit. Find out what you're driven by. It's okay to be driven by money. We're told as women that we shouldn't be. I am, and that's okay. Money is what makes the world go round. Your time is the most valuable asset. Don't waste it. Prioritize it for the things that you want, the places that you want to go, the things you want to see. Leverage your time effectively and watch your world change. You'll go from reactive state into a creator, co-creating with whoever you believe in. God, the universe, yourself, whatever it is, you're creating, co-creating. And the moment that you realize that, the moment that switch flips for you, you're good, honey. You're good. But you've got to realize it, that you're the person creating your situation. If you don't like it, do something different. And to me, your first place to start is your time. I want you to think of it this way, that success in any aspect, and I don't mean success just in a monetary value, it's success for how you view success. It could be success in your relationship, success in your job, success in your career, success in family, whatever it is. It doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who act with certainty and direction in where they want to go. So if you choose one thing or anything from today's episode to implement, do it immediately. Don't just listen. Do. We can listen to all the podcasts in the world. You can do all the things that you think that will get you, you can listen to all the things or read all the things that you think will propel you forward. The thing that propels you forward is you in actions every day, even when it's boring, even when it's monotonous. You take action over anything and watch your world change. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me on today's podcast. I hope it was helpful and super insightful for you. I love these solo episodes because it means I can do it whenever I am feeling super creative or have a topic that maybe I learned from the end of the day. So I would love, 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 love your feedback. As always, please leave a comment or a review, even if you hated it, because I love all feedback. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. As always, I'm your host, Ashleigh.